Hey guys, what's going on? It's Ash here coming at you today in Clash of Clans. Excited to share some cutting edge and innovative and crazy Town Hall 9 content with you guys today from OneHive. And before I get to that, you guys need to go ahead and check out Brutal Raids, aka Keegan, aka Keegan's Beauty. He's a great strategist and just has high quality content with high quality raids, such as the ones you'll be seeing today. But I'm visiting OneHive. How could I not mention Jake from OneHive? I still chat with him here and there, and I will have a conversation with him coming up. Kind of a special second part to this episode that I will be releasing early next week, so stay tuned for that as well. Now let's get into the raids here. So I have been trying to get my COC juices flowing, no pun intended there, and what I've been doing is kind of visiting around, saying hi to some old friends. I stopped by OneHive and I saw right away some amazing Town Hall 9 attacks that I wanted to share with you guys. I guarantee you won't be disappointed by the type of content you're going to be seeing in today's video. So this is an arranged war they had with PWC. So the first thing you might be thinking when looking at this base is, gosh, that queen looks awful vulnerable over there, but surprise, especially on a first hit, there's actually a Tesla farm. You'll see it right now. So the Tesla farm, all that HP buffer towards the east, and then the western flank is protected by that clan castle as well. It can actually be difficult. There's no way that just a queen on a queen walk, for example, would be able to take out all that real estate on her own. So it can cause trouble on a fresh hit. Crazy moving, makes quick work of it, make sure he uses the Valkyries as well. Gotta take down that little sector there, and once that is down, you can basically methodically make your way around this base counterclockwise, dodging that one air sweeper, getting those balloons to cut in there to the core, and then from there it's pretty easy. Brings a heal spell to help keep those balloons alive. As they reach around 3 o'clock, you'll see that heal spell used, and then from there on out it's just a matter of time. Those pups, and he brings a couple minions, are going to do a great job on the cleanup duty. Heal spell is dropped, all those balloons back up to full HP, and from here it's going to be a cakewalk. I mean, there's only really the 2 Teslas still standing from that Tesla farm. Other than that, he has a Lava Hound still tanking for those balloons. And to use a Jakeism here, you got to break these bases down into quadrants when you're going to tackle them, especially with an air attack. So what you want to do is, how do you plan a raid like this and actually have it be successful? Well, you break the base down, right? So you want to kind of make that sweeping clockwise or counterclockwise motion that the Crazy Movement did so well in this attack. And what you want to do is, basically, when you're planning it out, take a look at where the air defenses are, where the air sweepers are, and then plan how many balloons do you need to take care of each quadrant, and more importantly, or just as importantly, what can you do, or where can you deploy your troops so that you keep the kind of flow going here. You don't want to make sure that you deploy too early or too late on any of the given balloons or Lava Hounds. So let's move on to the second attack here. This is by Sir Good Pasture. Sir Good Pasture has been on the channel quite a few times now, and rightfully so. He's one of the best Town Hall 9 attackers in the entire game, maybe one of the best attackers in the entire game. I'm not sure if he has another account. I would guess he does, but who knows. Anyway, here he's going to do a queen walk. It's going to be a really long queen walk, if you can even call it that. It's more of just a queen charge type attack here. Going to take care of the Lava Hound right off the bat, and then eventually he's going to get that queen into the center of the base. And you can see here I'm clicking on the archer tower because just to illustrate how much value he's getting out of this baby dragon and a couple of minions up north as well, basically doing a good job at kind of picking away the surrounding, the perimeter units. And the queen finally going to get into this base here using some wall breakers, earthquake spell down, so a nice open wide area to work with for the attacking queen. The defending queen is down right now, and now it's going to be pretty easy to get a ton of value from this queen. I mean, check out how well planned this raid is, right? Look at the expos. 2 things about the expos. Number 1 is they're set to air. Number 2 is they're kind of isolated a little bit in the western part of the base. So the queen is going to have free reign of that big open area. Then he's going to drop the bowlers and the king. It would have been nice if that Northern Expo locked onto the king or one of the bowlers. That does lock onto the queen, but it's not going to be a big deal. Remember, SGP still has his queen ability to be used. So he's sitting on a bunch of baby dragons, a Valkyrie or two, and he's going to start doing a little cleanup around the edges here. Don't want to go ham with the baby dragons just yet. Have to make sure that air defense is down. If you're going to drop baby dragons right into an air defense, you might as well be kissing them goodbye. So very, very patient here. This is such a well-planned raid that, you know, I mean, a lot of attackers at this point would start to get a little bit restless right now. Using the baby dragons perhaps a little bit early before those air defenses go down, not Sir Good Pasture. He's going to wait, play things cool, calm, and collected. He's going to send in none of the additional baby dragons at this point. He's saving them for that last cannon and archer tower up around, you know, 10 o'clock there. I mean, there's not that many left on the board there, Ash. So he's gonna pop the queen ability in just a second here to get through the wall, and then once that is down, all those air mines trigger, and here come the final 3 baby dragons to finish the job. Truthfully, probably didn't even need the baby dragons there. Very, very nice, innovative raid. That's gonna be the keyword of the day here. Now look who it is, guys. It's Keegan's Beauties. He is the YouTuber who covers OneHive raids. So make sure you subscribe and check him out, guys. So he actually has a really cool attack here, and he's using the P.E.K.K.A.s. So P.E.K.K.A.s have re-entered into the Town Hall 9 meta. Haven't seen many Town Hall 10 or Town Hall 11 attacks with them, but certainly viable for the first time in literally since the beginning of Clan Wars. Well, maybe not since the beginning, maybe 2 years or so in Clan Wars. I mean, I remember when Clan Wars started, it was all GoWiPe, all GoWiWi, all the time. My first semi-viral video, I say that very loosely, but it got, you know, a few 100,000 views, was how to GoWiPe at Town Hall 9. And it was such a poorly produced and commentated video. In fact, that video was so bad, 2 things. One, I'm going to link it for you guys. Didn't plan to even mention this stupid video. I'm going to link it in the description if you guys want to go way back in the time machine and check out me when I had this kind of low energy. Hey guys, I'm gonna bring you some attacks today. Yeah, kind of like that. So let's get back to this right here. But one final thing on that episode, the worst part about it is, and there's so much good in this replay, so I'm gonna wrap this up here. So the worst part about this replay, there was only 2 or 3 replays in the whole How to GoWiPe episode. And one of them was a Town Hall 10 attacking a Town Hall 9. I didn't even realize that's how far I've come. Hopefully, that's the type of content that I started out putting out. So the moral of the story is we all make mistakes. Now check out this raid here, guys. You might want to rewind, put me on mute, and check out the beauty of Keegan's raid. Pun intended. So basically, he spreads those healers, 1 on each P.E.K.K.A., keeps a 1 or 2 on the queen there, and just creates such a beautiful funnel for the P.E.K.K.A.s to go right into the core of the base. Tries to use a skeleton spell to take down this wizard tower, which can work, and it just almost barely does here. I think it leaves the wizard tower with just a couple hit points left here, but you can see the P.E.K.K.A.s are still alive, the bowlers are still alive, the queen is still alive. They're busting through those walls. There's only a few units left. Nothing defensive as far as defensive structures still on the board right now, except for that one pesky wizard tower. So that's going to be a total OP attack. P.E.K.K.A. is still alive. Heroes at full health. Who cares? Beautiful, beautiful attack by Keegan there. So the last attack of the day here is going to be by Rage. It's going to be another air attack for you guys. I really loved this one. By the way, if you guys want to steal a good Town Hall 9 base, you might want to steal them from one of these raids here, guys. I mean, it's up to you. I'm not telling you to steal a base, but you can guess where the traps are. They're really actually some good base designs. Now, this was a fresh hit here by Rage. We're switching wars, so no longer the PWC war. I kind of rated their entire war log for their best replays. I'll be showing some other ones on the or over the Jake interview that will be coming, like I said, early next week. So stay tuned for that, guys. So while you watch this replay, and this is a fantastic replay again, I'm kind of torn. Do I do play-by-play or do I tell you a little story? Maybe I'll try to do both. So check out the Dragons down the south here. Zapquaked 2 air defenses right off the bat. You'll notice no spells left at this point. He does have the Lava Hound. That Lava Hound's going to come in from around 12 o'clock, heading towards that last air defense, and then it's going to be a cakewalk from there. I love raids like this, these hybrid dragon armies. I don't see too many of them, but I love seeing them. I mean, at least for me, it seems like halfway through these raids, I always think that the attacker is done for. I think it's going to be a fail or a 1 or 2 star or whatever. I think the 3-star is out of the question, and then the attacker inevitably always pulls it off. So the Dragon's kind of eating through those hidden Teslas right now. Look at how beautifully those balloons were deployed, using the Lava Hound for cover just the right moment there. Air Sweeper down, and check this out. It went from looking maybe a little sketchy to now totally overpowering at this point. So that is going to do it for these raids, guys. I hope you enjoyed them as much as I did. If you want better raids than this, then I don't know where to go, because this is really high quality Town Hall 9 content. Now, I do want to kind of shift gears a little bit, talk about 2 things. Number 1 is I'm finally getting my my juices flowing, so to speak, again, to make the lame joke twice in a row. My COC juices are flowing, and I'm back into the swing of things, so I will be bringing, hopefully, more Clash of Clans content to you guys. And last but not least, guys, you guys know the Clash Babes, a very well-known clan in the community. They're all awesome. I mean, they're some of the most skilled players in the entire game, and I got to meet a couple of them in San Francisco at the fan meetup. I use that in quotations. I don't think you guys are my fans. You're my friends. But I got to meet a few of them, and it was just such a great time. It was a blast, and they were awesome and so knowledgeable about the game. And one of their co-leaders is Suz, aka HellOnHeels, and she's going through a really tough time right now. She actually tragically just lost her husband in a car accident, and she set up a GoFundMe. I mean, she's going through a tough time, and I just want to go ahead and share that with you guys. I'm going to include it in the description, even if you can only donate $1 or $2. She's really, adding everything financially into the loss of a loved one. It just doesn't mix. You don't want to think about money when you just lost your husband or, your spouse, your family member. But at the same time, it's reality. You have to, keep the house. You have to keep your car. You have to keep your kids in school. So there's just a lot of factors there. So anything you want to do for a fellow clasher, a fellow babe, be sure to contribute if you can, guys, or at least give her some support on Twitter. I'll include her Twitter handle as well. Tell your lover, tell you support her from the Clash family. So guys, thank you so much for watching, and as always, take care, guys.